Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Ashley. I'm a makeup enthusiast. So today is a really exciting video. I'm late to the game, but when am I not? But before we get started, let's do some disclaimers. If you're in traffic, I live near a road, and if you hear kids, or if I'm whispering, my kids are napping right now, but eventually they'll wake up and you may hear them. So if you hear them, I'm sorry. And if you have not, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be notified when I upload a video, because I upload 3 videos a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I love your German little family. So let's hop into the video. Adept. I picked up my first Adept palette, and it's the Plain Jane Remastered. The shimmers got me, okay? These shimmers got me. So we're gonna do a couple looks. I don't know how many looks, but we're gonna do some looks, and we're going to discuss the palettes. Leave it in the comment section below. Do you like when I do my eyeshadow on camera, or do you like when I don't do my eyeshadow on camera and I just kind of like whip up the look and then come on and talk about the product specifically that we're here for? Okay, everybody and their mother has already swatched this palette, and it is all over the internet. But if you do not know, Adept is a indie makeup brand, and they had the Plain Jane Original. This has a 12-month shelf life. It is $50. I don't know. I'll pop it up on the screen. I'm horrible with prices and remembering to like get that information. Okay, it has 12-month shelf life. It is 16 grams, 0.56 ounces. I'm assuming that's per shade. It's made in Adept Cosmetics, made by Adept Cosmetics in China. Always do a patch test first when trying new products. Discontinue if irritation occurs. AC11, AC17, ACI 1, ACI 17, ACI 11, ACI 6, and ACI 14 are not intended for use around the immediate eye area. A lot of times they say that because of the pigmentation. The ingredients in it can cause some staining. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swatch. We're gonna go ahead and swatch, and we're gonna start from ACI 1 and we're gonna go to ACI 12. Some of these shades are new. Some of these shades are in the original Plain Jane palette. Ooh, this one is stunning. I want to use that all over my lid right now. It's so quiet. If you're used to my videos and it's quiet, it's nap time. I'm re-swatching ACI 6. Okay, and now we're down here on ACI 7. 8. Ooh. Okay, I have some bolts already, and I'll tell you my thoughts in like 1 second. I'm going to re-swatch ACI 7 because it's a little sheer. My swatches are getting worse and worse as I go down. Okay. Starting with ACI 10, 11, and here's 12. 12 is a multi-chrome. I know they have some multi-chrome, some dual-chromes in here. So here is the palette all swatched out. I don't know if the shifts are gonna pick up. So if you get this palette, do not do what I did just now, which is I accidentally dug my finger into here and there. This is a chunkier soft formulation. So this is ACI 8 and it just kind of crumbled. I am really wanting to use this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade. I'm wanting to put them all over my eyes, so bear with me, okay? Bear with me. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start out and I'm going to do one green eye, one red eye, and we'll be back to use 2 different shimmers. So you'll get to see some of the shimmers in action, in an actual look, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pop in to this Unearthly Cosmetics palette. I don't even know if you can get this palette anymore for some of these shades. So I just purchased the Kosas Revealer Foundation. I purchased it yesterday. Today is the 10th when I'm filming this. I don't know when this is going to go up. I do pre-film. But anyway, I purchased the Kosas Foundation because I love the Revealer Concealer so much that when I seen that they were coming out with a foundation, I was like, add to cart, please. Just take my money. Take my money. Take it. And then I seen the Odin's Eye Helka palette is coming out on the 14th. And there's a little piece of me that's like, what is in this green that's causing it to have shimmer? Anyway, I'm really considering getting it. But then there's a part of me that's like, girl, do you need it? You have so many palettes like that. You know? Okay, I'm going into it in a little bit of a deeper burgundy-ish red shade. Oh my goodness. You know you're a parent. You know you're a parent when you're sitting here mindlessly thinking of a song from your child's baby show. Any other parents out there like that? I am sitting here and my kids love Miss Rachel. If you guys have your kids on Coco Melon, get them off of Coco Melon ASAP, Rocky, and put them on Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel is where it's at. I don't know why. I feel like this brush was dirty and I just didn't know. But there's additional little glimmers, or there's glitters on this palette that I just didn't pay attention to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect anything. But yeah, Miss Rachel's where it's at. But my kids love Miss Rachel, and Miss Rachel sings about sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum. And so now all I can hear in my head is icky, sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. That's all I hear in my head right now as I'm blending. So, welcome to my life. Hi, my name is Ashley. I have 3 children, and evidently Miss Rachel is all I listen to all day, which is basically the truth. I got quiet because I literally almost woke them up singing that. Being a parent is not for the faint of heart. Okay, it's just not. You know why I say this? Because I did not sign up to be a WWE referee. But every day that I start my day, that is what I'm doing. Being a referee. Because my children think it's funny to fight each other. Okay. So I want to showcase as many of these as I can in like actual looks and give you my thoughts. Sure. I think I'm going to take ACI 9. ACI 9 is the shade that's calling me. And I'm going to place this on both eyes because it kind of has like a red reflect to it. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I think I'm thinking of ACI 7. So I'm going to place this on my lid. I have no primer, no glitter glue, no nothing. I just have concealer. Ooh. So I went back and forth with getting this palette. I was like, do you need those shimmers? Yes, I do. And I always see people talking about Adept shimmers. And I'm like, they're so pretty. But like, they can't be that pretty. It's gotta be the lighting. No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna pick up ACI 3. And I'm going to just pop this. Right out here on the outer part, I'm going to go in with ACI 1. Just to kind of bridge the gap between the outer corner color and inside the eye. And then I'm going to go in with, I think ACI 5 is what I'm really feeling. Ooh, she's beautiful, she's stunning, she's everything I ever wanted in my life. Let's see how they apply with a finger onto the lid. That's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. There's not much of a difference from the finger and the brush. I feel like the finger just gets you more of an intensity quicker, but the brush can be built. I'm gonna take ACI 10 on my inner corner. ACI 10 reminds me of the Kaleidos Mars Melter highlighter in a smoother formulation, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to pop off, throw on some mascara, liner, lashes, and I will come right back to show you up close personal in my face. Okay, and we're back. So here is what they're looking like. Let me get you a little closer. Here is what we're looking like. I'm gonna use the Orchid You Not. And I'm basically just going to use a little bit of this color and this color to deepen it out. into ACI 10 and ACI 7. So I'm going to put ACI 7 on one side because it has like a reddish blue-green shift. I want it to really be showcased. Throw on some liner, some lashes, and we'll be back to show you up close. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's very much a shimmer shade suspended in like nothingness. I don't know. It's like an iridescent shimmer just suspended in a color or in nothing. I don't know. But let me bring you in a little bit closer. And then I did go ahead and I added ACI 10 to the lower lash line. For this next look, I'm going to use a Laura Mercier cream shadow. And I'm just going to okay, and because I feel like ACI 3 did not get enough love when it was being used, I'm going to use that all over the lid because I think it'll be really nice. I'm actually wanting a little bit more of a beige shade. I'm wanting just a little bit more of a caramel color. So I'm going to just pick up a little bit more. I'm going to pick up that ACI number 3 and I'm gonna put this all over the lid. And I think on the lower lash line, I'm gonna pick up ACI 12 and I'm gonna smoke this out just a little bit. So here's my final look with the plain Jane. Please ignore the mascara. I think I can flick it away now. If I can find a spoolie to flick it. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. But here's the final look with the plain Jane remastered. So let me bring you in closer so you can see the final look and we'll go from there. Okay, so my thoughts. If you were looking at Adept, I think it's cute. I think this palette is stunning. I think the shimmers are beautiful. Terra Moons has some of my favorite shimmers, multi-chromes. And then Touch of Glam, Divina, Odin's Eye have some of my favorite shimmers just in general. This is another one. This can go into my indie arsenal of shimmers that I can't get over. I just love this. The whole like schmeal deal. The way it is packaged, this stunning faux leather is so cute. I was gonna take this off, but I think I'm gonna keep this on because it actually has all the detailing on it. So if I take this, that's the only thing that I think is kind of a downside, is if you take this off, you're no longer gonna have like the 12-month shelf life, the grammage, how much grams. This palette is magnetic, if I'm not mistaken. I have a spatula somewhere. Hold on, here we go. This palette is magnetic, so you can pop these out. Okay, so these palettes are magnetic, as you can see. So if you want to pop a shade out and build your own palette really quickly and then pop them back in, you can, which I like. I wish more palettes were like that, where you could just pop them out, change them up, because sometimes you want to just play with your makeup and you want to borrow a shade from another palette and make it your own palette, you know. But yes, so if you were in the market to try an Adept Cosmetics palette or any of their products, I definitely recommend the Plain Jane Remastered. I know that they're doing like a pre-sale kind of thing, so like if you ordered now, you wouldn't get your palette till April. I ordered on launch day. It said it wasn't going to come till like March. We're on February 10th, and I've already gotten my palette. And I'm pretty sure this launched on the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. So that wasn't a very long shipping time. It didn't take till March. I think they're giving you that ballpark so that it gives them some leeway and they're not feeling rushed, like, okay, these people ordered, I have to get it out. I wish more people would do that, like more indie brands, because there's been many times that I order something, and even mainstream, because Pat McGrath, didn't she just have an issue with her Bridgerton collection, where like people ordered it but they weren't getting their palettes right away, and like 2 or 3 weeks later they were getting like shipping confirmations. So I wish more companies did that. Like if you're gonna do an order, do a pre-sale or do a pre-order, so that people don't expect it to come quickly and they're like knowing, okay, shipping times, you know. But yeah, so with that being said, I am definitely giving this a stamp of I love it. It's cute, it's beautiful. If you were thinking about it, I'm not going to tell you that you need it. However, if you want some punchy, beautiful shimmers with textures and smooth, these are smooth. If you've ever felt a Divina, these shimmers that are or an Odin's Eye, these are smooth like that, like silk. And then these chunkier shades are still smooth. Hold on, let me get one of these. These chunkier shades are still smooth. They're a little less smooth, but they have so much dimension to them. There's like glitters and shimmers and just mwah. I know some of these shades were originally in the Plain Jane palette, and then they just reformulated them, and then they added the new shades. I don't know what's new versus what's not. I don't have the original. This is my first time trying Adept, and I can definitely tell you that I'll be checking for them more frequently and looking at what they're launching. So with that being said, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and you enjoyed these 3 looks. If you are not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. I upload 3 videos a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'd love for you to join my little family. And have a blessed day. Bye!